Okay guys, so in this session I'm going to cover another submodule of controlling, that is profit center accounting. Now as I said earlier that FI in-depth and CO basics. So here in profit center accounting, of course there are lots of things, but here I am going to cover till master data creation. You need to know how to create profit center in SAP, so that instead of saying, like, let's suppose if somebody is asking during interview that have you done anything in controlling, so instead of saying no, you have to say something that what exactly you have done. But so if you have to create profit center creation is nothing but a profit center is nothing but a master data. Now, so before creating a profit center or profit center as a master data, we need to have certain configurations. Before that, we have to do certain configurations. So what are those configurations? First of all, I'll cover those configuration, and then I'll let you know guys how to create profit center in controlling, and a small overview also I am going to give what exactly this profit center accounting is theoretically. So first of all, I'll explain this. I'll give some explanation about profit center theoretically, and then practically I'll do certain configurations, and then we'll create profit center. So let us start now. So profit center accounting is used to identify the profit incurred by an organization, just opposite to the cost center. Okay. So here in cost center, what cost center is going to track? Cost center is going to track all the cost which is incurred in an organization. Here in profit center, what we are going to track? All the profit which is incurred by an organization. Now, profit center is management oriented organizational unit used for internal reporting purposes. Now, I'll tell you guys whether it is cost center or profit center or internal order or whatever the other units are there, organizational unit of controlling. These all are the management oriented organizational unit guys. It's not like we are not having any legal requirement like company code. Creation of company code is a legal requirement because company code wise we have to publish our financial statement. But if you have to see cost center wise report, profit center wise report, these all reports, external stakeholders are not interested to see cost center wise report, profit center wise report, micro level, macro level reports and all. Who is interested to see these all reports? It's the management of that particular company or organization. Why? In order to have a control on the all the cost and whatever the revenues, expenses are taking place. So that's what profit center is, a management oriented organizational unit used for internal reporting purposes. Now, here an example I have added. Let's suppose we are having three plans. We need to generate independent financial report. Like say for example, we are having a company code, Tata Motor. Now Tata Motor is having three plants. Now if you need to generate some report plant wise, so plant is the organizational unit that belongs to M. So what we are going to do now? So here we create three plants, those plants as a profit center to meet the requirement. Now what we are going to do, we are going to follow a concept plant equals to profit center. So whatever the plans are there, equally we are going to create a profit center, and that's how we can generate the report. If you're generating report profit center wise, since I said plant equals to profit center, it means if you generate a report for profit center, it, that means the report is generated for a particular plant. Okay, since A equals to B, it means B equals to also A. Now, hence it is called company code within company code. Okay, this is called company code within company code. Generally, as per our legal requirement, we are going to generate our financial statement company code wise. But in a company code, let's suppose we are having 3 plants, so we have to create 3 profit center, and profit center wise also we can generate the report, and that is why profit center is called company code within company code. The main purpose of profit center accounting is to help management to analyze profitability of subunits internally. Subunits could be your plant, and that is why we are going to create plant as a profit center. So this is all about the profit center accounting, guys. Now here we'll have to do certain configuration. We are having certain configurational steps which we have to follow, and once we complete the configurations and all, then we'll create profit center. Then I'll show you guys practically here. Let me log in first. Okay, so now we'll do the configuration one by one, and once the configuration will finish, then we'll create the profit center here. Now, so first of all, maintain controlling area settings. We are having path and transaction code, both we are having. I'll just use transaction code. Let's see what is over there. Press enter and give up your controlling area. Press enter here. Then what are we going to do? Here we are going to specify a standard hierarchy for profit center. Whatever the profit center will be created, that will be visible under this head only. And then profit center local currency. Here we are going to give controlling area currency. So the code is 20. Profit center local currency, we are going to give our local currency here. Press enter button. And then save it. Now the next setting is define dummy profit center. So guys, why we are going to define dummy profit center? Let's suppose there are certain what to say okay, so we have to define dummy profit center. Now the next step, dummy profit center, creation of a dummy profit center is a mandatory setting. Now let's suppose there are certain transactions against which we are not going to decide which profit center will be given over there, so we are going to use dummy profit center instead of that. Now, so how to create a dummy profit center? The transaction code to create a dummy profit center is KE59. Generally, dummy profit center, here we give a code DUMMY itself. If you want to give any numeric digit, you can give a numeric digit. If you want to give alphabetic digit, alphabet, you can give alphabet, or else alphanumeric, whatever you want you can give. So here I have given dummy. Then click on basic data, and then you can give the name here, dummy profit center. Person responsible, profit center group we can give here TM03, and save it. Now, so dummy profit center we have created, and then the next is set control parameter for actual data. This is the transaction code 1KEF which we are going to use. /n, press enter, and then click on new entry. So from here, let's suppose 2017, and then here give on line items. We have to apply a check mark here on line items and online transfer. We are not going to lock here. Okay. Now I'll just explain why we have applied a check mark on line items. So if you applied a check mark on line items, the same use of like while creation of GL account, what will happen, we are going to apply a check mark on line item display. Line item display means if you apply a check mark there, then if you see the GL reports, line by line each transactions are visible. The same use, the similar use is here for this line item check mark also. Online transfer means if you are going to post any transactions against certain cost object, and if profit center is assigned against those cost objects, then the value will be flow from those cost object to profit centers also. Now guys, it's bit confusing because I am able to visualize the things which I have explained, but you guys are not able to visualize those things because you are not having any sort of practical what to say this one. Here few part will be coming from like sales order is also a kind of cost object, even cost center is also a cost object, internal order is also a cost object. Even yesterday I shown you guys, while creation of cost center we are having a field called profit center. We can link profit center with the cost center, and that is how if you post anything against cost center, the value will be transferred from cost center to the profit center, but we have to apply a check mark here on online transfer. Just save this. So for your information, I'll just say online transfer means generally these things are not going to be asked by people, but still online transfer means if you apply a check mark on online transfer, what will happen, whatever the values are there from cost object, it will be value will flow from cost object to the assigned profit center also. Now the last setting is maintain plan version. Going to use this transaction code. These all settings we are doing because there will be certain postings apart from master data. Certain transaction posting also will take place, like actual transaction, plan transaction, whatever is there. So till there we are not going to go. We have to do. We have to cover till master data creation, but these settings are mandatory, so we must have to do. Now, so here we are going to do a small setting. Just select version 0, that is the standard version given by SAP, and here double click on setting for profit center accounting. Double click on setting for profit center accounting and then click on new entry, and here also we have to do the same setting which already we have done. Online transfer, line item display, the only thing is like we are going to specify exchange rate type here. That is our, we are using average exchange rate type. So I have given here, save this. Press enter. Now, so we have done with our configuration part. Now configuration parts are over. Now I'll just show you guys how to create a profit center and how to activate also a profit center. So the transaction code is KE51. Okay, the transaction code to create a profit center is KE51. Now give your profit center any code, like let's suppose P1000. Okay, or else you can give PC1000, profit center 1000. Press enter. and here we are going to give any name like profit center 1, user responsible. Now, user responsible means we have to give user ID here. Whatever user IDs are there. Person responsible means the person name. Department, whether it is sales, sales or accounting or HR or whatever departments you want to give, you can give here. Profit center group which we have created in the previous steps. Press enter and then here click on company code. So guys, one profit center can be used for several company code, provided what we have to do, we have to assign those company code here. Okay, so see here, this current company code is automatically assigned because we are using this controlling area, and this controlling area is assigned to a company code TM03. If the same controlling area is being used by a different company code also, then what will happen? Then here that company code will be automatically appeared. Now say for example, I'll just try to understand this. It's pretty simple. Now I'll tell you guys, one controlling area can be assigned to several company code. Say for example, we are having one controlling area A, B, C. This controlling area can be assigned to company code TM01. The same controlling area can be assigned to TM02. Again, the same controlling area can be assigned to a different company code TM03. So if you have assigned the same controlling area to these three company code, while creation of a profit center, what is happening, system is going to identify this controlling area has been assigned to how many company code. And these all company code will appear here, and system is going to apply a check mark automatically while creation of a profit center. Here also a sign will be there, and whatever remaining three company codes are there, against those company code also it is already assigned. Now say for example, if this profit center which we are creating right now, you got the requirement from only one company code. The requirement was raised by Tata Motor. Okay, Tata Motor said, the company code TM03 said that I need a profit center. They are having some specific requirement. So while creation of a company code, while creation of a profit center, system is going to identify against which controlling area we are going to create this profit center. So we have to give controlling area, and we have given controlling area here. Now system also will identify this controlling area is linked with how many company code, guys. So what I was explaining here, that system will check like against which controlling area we are going to create this profit center. Now that controlling area is linked with how many company code. So these all company code is going to appear here automatically. These all company code will appear automatically, and system will click. A check mark will be also applicable here automatically, a signed check mark. It means this, whatever the profit center we are going to create, that can be used by all company code as of now. Now if the requirement is from Tata Motor and their company code is TM03, so what will happen, will keep the check mark remain for this Tata Motor company code, and we are going to remove a check mark from remaining both company code. What does it mean? It means that those two company codes cannot use the newly created profit center. In future, if they are also having the similar requirement, and if they have also sent a creation request, however the consultant found that this profit center is already created, then what will happen, instead of creating a new one, what we are going to do, we are just going to open the same profit center and we are going to apply a check mark for remaining company codes also. Okay, so that's how other company codes also will be able to use the company code. So here company code, other company codes are also will be able to use the profit center. So whatever profit center we are going to create, that is, those profit center will be used at which level? It is being used at company code level. Is it clear, guys? Whatever profit center we are going to create, those profit centers are going to be created at company code level. We can say here, like, that is going to be used at company code level. Okay. And how system is going to identify this company code automatically? Since we are going to create profit center at controlling area level, and this controlling area is assigned, let's suppose if controlling area is assigned to more than 3, 4, 5, 6 company code, so whichever company codes are there, system is going to fetch all the company codes automatically. And here a check mark will be there against all the company codes. Now if the requirement is raised by a particular company code, so will remain this check mark against that particular company code itself, and whatever the remaining company codes are there, against those company code we are going to remove the check mark. Oh my god, it's got, anyway, let me explain. So we are going to remove the check mark against remaining company code, so that this profit center can be used by a particular company code itself. In future, if other company code also are having the same requirement, then what will happen? We have to apply a check mark against whichever company code is having requirement. So like, let's suppose right now it is being used by one company code. In future, if other company code also raise the requirement, we are going to apply a check mark, that's it, so that other company code also will be used the same profit center. So that's all, guys. And even if you have to edit the profit center and all, we are having transaction code KE52 in order to display KE53 is the transaction code. So that's all in profit center, guys, till the master data creation. If any question is there, can ask.